Hi everyone and welcome to your very own guide of Limerick. My name is Aoife and I'm a fourth year student of Applied Languages here at the University of Limerick. So I'll be talking you through your next big adventure. Enjoy! So first of all, where is Limerick? Limerick is in the south of Ireland, but right in the centre of all the main airports. For most of you travelling from abroad, you will be arriving into Shannon or Dublin, a short distance from Limerick. You can take a bus to the university, which will get you here in just under 40 minutes. Bus Air buses, as well as some private companies, run regularly from all of the main airports and are quite cheap too for students. So let's take a look at some interesting facts about Limerick. Limerick is home of Tobin Park, one of the main rugby stadiums in Ireland, where you can get to watch a game of rugby in action. Limerick was the City of Culture last year and took part in lots of events to promote both the city and county. For all you German students watching, Heinrich Bull, a German travel writer, even visited Limerick and dedicated an entire chapter to it in his book, Irish Journal. So you were probably wondering what you can do in Limerick. Well, you're in for a treat. Limerick is full of culture and charm, and the city itself is steeped in history and magic. So let's take a look. Why not take a trip to King John's Castle? It's a 13th century castle found on King's Island overlooking the River Shannon. It's a stunning sight and a truly insightful experience for anyone interested in Irish history or folklore. Or if you're really looking for something special, Limerick's Hunt Museum showcases one of Ireland's largest private collections of art, dating from as far back as the 20th century. As well as that, you will find artefacts from across the globe, from places such as Rome and Egypt, as well as some interesting pieces from Ireland's past, which transports you to a prehistoric world of fantasy. Why not pay a visit to the Milk Market? Restored in the early 1990s, it is a beautiful setting for one of Ireland's biggest and plentiful farmers' markets. Here you can find all kinds of local delicacies, such as jams, chutneys, Irish cheeses and so on. It's definitely worth a visit. Or for those of you looking to check out some of Ireland's beautiful scenery, why not pay a visit to Lochgar? It is situated between the towns of Herbertstown and Bruff. Lochgar is a magical place steeped in folklore and history, dating back as far as the Stone Age. If you're looking for something magical and full of mystery, this is definitely the place to go. So what makes Limerick so special? Well, Limerick is an excellent place to travel from. As I've mentioned earlier, it is within close proximity to all of the main airports in Ireland. However, for those of you looking to do a little more travel around Ireland, there is nowhere better to be. Limerick is just 1 hour and 10 minutes from the cliffs of Moher, 1.5 hours from County Kerry, 1.5 hours to Blarney Castle in Cork, and 5 hours from Giant's Causeway. So the reason you're coming here, the University of Limerick. So let's take a look at the campus. UL has one of the biggest campuses in Ireland. It prides itself on being the greenest as well. The accommodation on campus is top class, and you'll find yourself in the highest of quality. As regards academic resources, you don't need to worry. UL offers a wide range of learning resources to help all students from all disciplines. The Regional Writing Centre offers support to students who may be having difficulty writing essays, or even students who just want advice on writing any piece for a particular subject. All you need to do is book a peer tutor session with many of our experienced tutors. There is also an abundance of facilities available. We have a bank, a shop, a bookshop, as well as Starbucks, and numerous restaurants where you can sample some of Ireland's traditional dishes, as well as a top-class sports centre right at your fingertips. There is also an array of clubs and societies you can sign up for during the first few weeks of college. One in particular I think you'll like is the International Society. The International Society is one of the largest and most successful societies UL has to offer. It has won the award for Best Society for the past number of years, for its undeniable good work at integrating international students into university life in Ireland. The Society basically provides an outlet for Irish and international students to meet, chat and engage with one another. However, it is also one of the best means of travelling around Ireland. The International Society organises trips almost every weekend from UL to destinations all over Ireland. You may get the chance to visit beautiful Dingle in County Kerry, and you might even be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of Fungi, Dingle's famous dolphin. No matter where you go, you are guaranteed to see some of Ireland's stunning countryside. Also, for any of you worried about meeting new people or settling in, the International Society hosts International Night every Friday in the Stables, one of our on-campus bars, which allows you to meet new people, catch up with your friends and enjoy some of Irish music and culture. So you've seen some of what UL has to offer, but this is something extra special. UL is home to an array of spectacular art collections. William and Elizabeth Bourne-Vincent's gallery displays some of modern-day Irish artists' work. What is special about this collection is that it can be found in the Foundation building at the heart of UL's campus. This hidden treasure is definitely worth a visit. You will also find the wood collection of 19th century landscape paintings, as well as many more which are dotted all over the campus for your enjoyment. So that concludes our guide of Limerick. However, nothing is quite as good as some first-hand experience. So let's have a look at why current Erasmus students chose Limerick and what they have to say about it.
Hi, my name is Maren. I'm a German Erasmus student and I'm studying this year at UL. And what I like most about UL is that people are really helpful and very friendly, and it is so easy to talk to everybody. Okay, so I really wanted to come to Ireland because I read about Ireland and especially about Limerick in Heinrich Boll's travel account, Irish Journal, and he made it sound really, really nice and so different to life in Germany. So that's why I wanted to find out what it is like. And yes, at the beginning I had some problems, especially with the Irish accent, to understand people, but also to speak up, and because I had sometimes you'd have be afraid that you made mistakes, but with time it gets easier and easier, and I also learned some typical Irish words like grand, which means fine, or like crag, which is fun, and also I learned that you always say how are you, even though you're not asking the person how he or she is. And any advice I would give to Erasmus students who come to Ireland or in general is that just try to not have any expectations, but just be open for everything and just enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Philippine and I'm a French student here in Erasmus at the University of Limerick. What I really like about Limerick is that although it's a small city, there's everything and you can travel easily, there are buses, everything, you can go to Dublin very fast, to Galway. And so at first I found it a bit hard to speak to people because I'm French, so I think in French and I am French like entirely, so it was a bit hard to express my personality through English because it's not my native language. And also it was a bit hard to understand what people were saying because even if I was expecting words about the Irish accent, it was a bit hard to understand at first. But then I got used to it, and people are really nice. You can ask them to repeat, they will do it. And yeah, they don't expect you to speak a perfect English either, so it's completely fine. And well, if I could give one advice to people who are going to Limerick, I would say don't be afraid to ask people if you're lost in the streets. Don't be afraid to ask questions to people. Don't be afraid to ask your lecturers if you don't understand anything in a class. And yeah, just don't be afraid to talk to people. People are really nice.
I'm from Malta. I'm currently studying international relations at the University of Limerick. So far I'd say it would have been a very great experience. I enjoyed every moment of it, although it's a bit too short for my liking. Overall, I liked almost every aspect on it. Like, I've been trying to go to every activity that I could possibly manage. I thought, even though the classes are very different to the way I'm used to them back home, they're just easy to get into because the teachers are so helpful and they're actually willing to help you out as much as you can, especially if you're an Erasmus or a foreign student. And I mean, I can't really say I regret any aspect of it. I mean, it's hard, sure, I have to say that. Like, the studying what I have here is a way much higher level than what I'm used to, but overall it's a much higher quality, definitely. And probably if I could give any piece of advice, I would say make sure you book your accommodation well, because we've had so many problems with that in the first few 1 or 2 months that it's unbelievable, honestly. So I would just make sure to actually book your accommodation and know what you're booking before you actually.
So on a final note, below are some helpful links and a map of campus to get you integrated into and prepared for life in Limerick. I hope you enjoyed your first taste of Ireland, and we're looking forward to seeing you very soon.
Every time she closed her eyes, when she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so